this is Mary Jo again. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a wonderful dinner. We're having tilapia. It's a great fish. We are having butternut squash. We're having peppers. We're having pasta. I've chosen whole wheat pasta this time. And there's a few different choices of pasta. Just watch the amount of pasta, but the whole wheat has a lot of nutrients, so I think it's just wonderful, and it works very well with this dinner. So what I've done is I've boiled the pasta, so we're all ready for that. And I am now working on anchovies. This is going to be in the pasta. This is going to be one of the dishes. It's garlic and anchovies, and it's just fabulous. Now we're going to come back to the tilapia, and there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. You can just spray it. I do like my sprays here, my butter and my olive oil. And I do bake my tilapia, and I find that works very well with the calorie count. Now I do have whole wheat breadcrumbs. I do have, this is just Italian style breadcrumbs, and this is Japanese style panko seasoned breadcrumbs. The panko is fabulous. It's crunchy, and it's got a nice texture, and it's got a great taste. I do have combination. You have to watch the calorie counts on those. It's nice to try different ones, different flavors. And so I have my tilapia, and what I've done with that is I've coated it, just a little bit of coating. I've sprayed it. I start with the spray. I like to add garlic to everything. And what I'll do is just take a little bit of the tilapia, a little bit of the panko breadcrumbs. Really don't need that much. I like to flip it over. Again, add the breadcrumbs. And again, remember to spray it. Keeps the breadcrumbs on, and it gives it a nice crispy texture and great flavor. The butter spray is great with the flavor. Now what I've done is I've already baked it, and here we go. Here's the results. This is just a fabulous, fabulous type of fish. And it's only going to be one piece, which is really plenty, and it's very good. Now the butternut squash, what I've done is I've taken it, I've cubed it. A nice trick is to put a slit in the butternut squash, pop it in the micro for about 2 or 3 minutes. It gets it a little easier, helps it to be easier to cut into the cubes. So I've cubed it, put it into the oven. I've just put the spray, the butter spray. I did add a little bit of the olive oil, and that's it. I didn't have to add anything else. You can use whatever seasonings or herbs that you want, but this is just a wonderful tasting vegetable. Now I'm going to take some of my pasta. I'm going to stick right into that anchovy. I did use a little bit of the anchovy olive oil that came in the can, and then I used the spray. You really just don't need that much. The flavor is the anchovies. I only put 2 small pieces of anchovies. Anchovy goes a long way, so you really don't have to put a lot in it. Garlic, and that's really it. Now I'm also going to take some of the pasta, and we're going to be doing some other different things with it. About a half a cup of pasta, that's a great amount for the calorie count for dinner. We're going to plate this up. Oh, you can smell this. This is just fabulous. It's just wonderfully, the aroma is just wonderful, and the anchovies and the garlic. It really is a great dish. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to take a piece of the tilapia. Now, I like my green. I like the green as much as I can. So I'm going to take some spinach that I had, leftovers that I had from before. And it really depends on what you like. We also have some of the butternut squash. Very good. Just a wonderful flavors. But again, watch the amount. Watch the portion control. Now you can add some tomatoes. Garnish it a little bit. That's really up to you. I have some previously baked peppers. Great vegetable. And now we're going to get our pasta with anchovies. My husband's going to love this one. This is just his favorite. And the whole wheat is nice. A lot more nutrients in the whole wheat, but the choice is really up to you. This is all about you making the decision for yourself. Knowing what's in it, knowing what it's all about, knowing how much you can have of it, that you can have anchovies, that you can flavor it. And that's important. Don't feel that you have to cut everything out because you're watching calories. Oh, that's just fabulous. Now, what I like to do is, I like the pasta, but I like everything in my pasta. So I'm going to throw in some squash. I love the peppers, just crazy about the peppers. I love the texture of fresh tomatoes. I mean, everything else I have in there is cooked, but I just like that. And now I'm also going to add some previously cooked mushrooms. Look at that. How can you beat that? You can't. You just cannot beat that. So what I'm going to do is, I'll plate this up, mix this up, and then, oh, look at that. Look at that, how fantastic that is. That is just so yummy. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have a smaller piece of the tilapia. If you want maybe a little bit more pasta, then have a little bit more of the tilapia. But you can really manage your own portions and see what you want to do. Maybe if I want to throw in some green, add the spinach. I mean, I like all the vegetables. I'm just crazy about everything. And this is great for flavor. You really don't need anything else. Now, of course, I like to green up everything, so I like to add a salad to everything. I threw in some tomatoes and some carrots. Nice variety. Get rid of all this. The choice is yours. These are some ideas. These are some beginning. Just make sure you enjoy it. So there you go. I'm actually gonna have some of my favorite. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your healthy meal.